Welcome to the ALGO-CRM feature playlist. In this video, we will explore all features of the mobile CRM. The mobile version of the CRM allows users to access and manage the system directly from their mobile devices. Executives can easily create, assign, and update inquiries, support tickets, tasks within it, quotation along with several other features. Now log in with your credentials by entering your registered email ID or phone number and password. Here, I am entering my email, and moving ahead, I will enter my password. After submitting all the details, I will click on the login button. Once the login is successful, a list of companies will be displayed, from which you can select your own company. Below each company, the associated role is also defined, indicate which executive belongs to which role, such as owner, co-owner, executive, HOD, or manager. At the top right, there is a logout button. Once you click it, a pop-up message will appear asking for confirmation. It provides two options, cancel or confirm. If you want to log out, click on confirm, otherwise, click on cancel. After this, I am selecting my company here, Arihant Solution 2. On the top left, you will see the menu icon. When you click on it, you will find three options. When you click on legal, two options will be displayed, privacy policy and terms and conditions. The privacy policy displays all the privacy-related details of ALGO-CRM, while the terms and conditions section explains the terms of use and usage policies. After that, you will also see two additional options, Logout and Deregister from app. The Logout option logs you out of the mobile app. You can perform this action either from the company page or from here. The Deregister from app option allows you to deregister directly from the mobile application. After that, when you come to the dashboard, you will see tabs, Enquiry, Support, Task, Quotation and Contracts. First, we will go to the Enquiry tab. List of enquiries will be displayed here. To create any module, simply click on the plus icon. You will see options to create an enquiry, support ticket, task, quotation, or contract. Here, I am clicking on Add Enquiry. As soon as you click on it, a form will open, containing two sections, Enquiry Info and Status. In the Enquiry Info section, you will see the enquiry voucher number at the top. Below that, you'll find some necessary fields such as contact person, enquiry description, received date, and received by, which you need to fill before submitting the form. Apart from these, there are additional fields like source, to specify where the enquiry came from, category, to define the type of enquiry such as analytics initiative, cold, and many more, and product list, where you can select products from the drop-down. In the status section, you will find the assign to field. This is used to assign the enquiry to a specific user. Once you fill this field, the pipeline and stage fields will automatically become mandatory. Additionally, there are other fields, action taken and next action date, the date on which the next action for the enquiry is scheduled to take place. After this, you can fill next action date, a bell icon will appear, which represents the reminder option. By clicking on it, you can set a reminder, either manually or by selecting the date and time from the calendar. Once the details are entered, click on the Save button to successfully set your reminder. Next, there is also Remarks field, where you can add any additional notes or comments related to the inquiry. Let's now fill in the mandatory fields one by one. Within the Contact Person section, you can either create a new contact or select an existing one from the drop-down. As soon as you click on the plus icon, a contact form will open. This form contains some mandatory fields, such as name, and you can fill in the remaining details as per your requirement. From here, you can also create a new organization. When you click on the plus icon, the organization form will open, where you can enter your organization name. If you scroll down, you can fill in the address details by clicking on Add Address, which will open the address form. You can either enter the address manually or use the location pin option available at the top. When you click on the location pin, a map will open where you can search for your location or place the pin manually. Once the location is set, click on the tick icon, and the address will be filled automatically. Currently, I am not creating contact or organization. I will select the contact person from the drop-down. Here, I am selecting Akhil Gupta from the contact person drop-down. As soon as you select the contact, the organization will also be displayed at the top right, provided that the contact has an organization associated with it. If needed, you can also update the contact details using the pencil icon. As soon as you select the contact person, the contact dashboard icon will be displayed. From there, you can view the organization details. Simply select the checkbox, and it will display all the open and expired records across the modules. In the inquiry description, we will enter required for laptops, and in the status section, under Assign to, I am selecting Anjali from the drop-down. At the top right, there are two options: Integrated Task and Attachment. First, we will look at Integrated Task. When we click on it, we get two options: Add Task and Add Bucket. First, I will click on Add Task. As soon as I click, a form will open where the task voucher number will be displayed. This form contains some mandatory fields, such as task description, created date, and created by. Now, in the task description, we will enter, prepare and share the quotation for 5 laptops. If needed, you can assign the task by selecting any executive from the Assign to drop-down. There are additional fields that you can fill in as per your requirements. After filling in all the details, I am clicking on Submit. If needed, you can also edit or delete the task. After that, you will find the Add Bucket option. When you click on it, a Set Bucket pop-up message will appear, where you can select a bucket from the drop-down. Once you select a bucket and click on Submit, the tasks associated with that bucket will be displayed. You can create these buckets from the web by navigating to Configuration, then Task Config, and then click on Task Bucket. When you go back, it will display the count of tasks. Additionally, there is another option available in the pipeline where you can associate task buckets stage-wise. For this, you need to navigate through the web administration, then click on Masters and select Pipeline. When you create a pipeline from the web, you will find a configuration option where you can associate buckets stage-wise according to your requirements. All of this is managed from the web, and you can then use it on the mobile app. For example, in the Enquiry sales pipeline, the first stage is associated with bucket. Here, I am selecting Sales Pipeline in the Pipeline field and Qualified in the Stage field. As soon as you select it, the task count will increase and it will be visible under Integrated Task. Similarly, you can configure this for all stages. Next to it, there is an paperclip icon that allows you to upload relevant documents or images for the inquiry, for example, a pricing PDF, product brochure, quotation, or any supporting file. In this, when you click on the New Attachment button, you will get 3 options for uploading. You can either upload files, select from the gallery, or add photos, videos. Once uploaded, the attachment will be displayed, and if needed, you can also delete it using the delete icon. For confirmation, you can check the paperclip icon, where count will be displayed indicating that your attachment has been successfully uploaded. You can also attach named documents. From the mobile app, you can only attach documents for that particular module, while the rest of the configurations are managed from the web by navigating to Administration, then click on Configuration and select Name Doc Config. From there, you can create new named documents or edit existing ones. These named documents are available for all forms, and if a named document is already created, it will automatically reflect in the respective module. After filling in all the details, I am clicking on Submit. Once you submit, your enquiry will be displayed in the enquiry entity. There, you will be able to see the contact person, their associated organization, if available, the enquiry description, the current stage, and the next action date. If you click on the contact person card, you will be able to view all the details, including the contact person's address, the organization's address, phone number, WhatsApp number, if available, and other related information. As soon as you click on that enquiry, the status update form will open. It will display all the information, such as the contact person, next action date, and other details. From here, you can change the Assign to field, and if needed, you can also update the pipeline and stage. When you change the stage, if there is any bucket associated with that stage, it will be reflected in the task count. After making all the changes, I am clicking on Submit. Just like the Enquiry module, the Support module works in a similar way, including creation, status updates, buckets, named documents, pipeline, and stage. The only difference is that while creating a support ticket, you also get an option to print it. For this, I will click on the plus icon and then select Add Support Ticket. In the Contact Person field, I am selecting Akhil Gupta from the drop-down. As soon as the contact person is selected, the Contact Dashboard icon will appear, from where you can view the details across the modules. From the support ticket, you can also create a contract by simply clicking on the Add Contract button. Here as well, you will be able to view all the details, such as how many records are open and expired. In the ticket description, I am entering a relevant description related to the support ticket, created for smooth tracking and resolution of the request. In the status section, under the Assign to field, I am selecting Anjali. In the pipeline, I am selecting Customer Support, and in the stage, I am selecting New. Only one stage is visible here because the pipeline configuration has been applied accordingly. Similarly, configurations like OTP Customer, Reporting Executive, and Executive Approval can also be applied. The procedure is the same as shown on the web. At the bottom, there is an expense section where you can easily add and manage expenses using the Add Expense option. After filling in all the details, if you want to print, you can click on Preview and Submit. Otherwise, you can simply click on Submit. Here, I am clicking on Preview a Submit. As soon we click on it, I will select the template and then click on Continue. Your support ticket will be created and the print preview will open for you. There, you will be able to see all the details that you have filled in, such as the company name, ticket details, terms and conditions, and signatures. As soon as you click on that support ticket, the status update page will open and the next stage will be displayed. No configuration will ask here because these configurations are not applied for co-owner and owner. Now, I am clicking on Submit. The rest of the features are the same as in the Enquiry module. Now, let's look at the Task module. To create a new task, click on the plus icon and select Add Task. This form contains some mandatory fields such as task description, created date, and created by. Now, let's understand this with an example. In the task description, I am entering created for smooth tracking and resolution of the request. In the Assign to field, you can select any executive from the drop-down. Here, I am selecting Anjali. In the pipeline, I am selecting Task Pipeline, and in the stage, I am selecting Open. If needed, you can fill in additional fields as per your requirements. At the top right, there is an attachment option where you can add your attachments. It also includes named documents, which are managed from the web. If they are created on the web, they will automatically reflect on the mobile app. After filling in all the details, I am clicking on Submit. As soon as you submit, your task will be displayed in the task entity. Here, you will be able to see details such as the contact person, task description, status, and action due date. If you want to view the contact person's details, you can click on the client card. If you click on the task, the status update form will open. Here, you can change the assign to, action due date, and also add remarks. You can also change the stage if needed. If you mark the stage as completed, the assign to field will be removed, and the task will also be removed from the task entity. Here, I am setting the status to open. After filling in all the details, I will click on Submit. Now, we will go to the Quotation tab. If you want to create a quotation, click on the plus icon and select Add Quotation. As soon as you click, a Select Template pop-up will appear. From here, you can choose any template such as sales, support, or service. The templates are mostly the same, with only slight differences in naming. Here, I am selecting sales. As soon as I click on Continue, a form will open. This form is divided into sections. In the Basic Details section, you can select a contact person from the drop-down or add a new one using the plus icon. Here, I am selecting Akhil Gupta. As soon as you select the contact, the organization will be displayed at the top. You can also update the contact using the pencil icon. In the quotation date, today's date will be displayed, and in the valid till field, it will automatically provide a 7-day difference. In the address details section, you will get the place of supply, billing address, and shipping address from the contact person. If the contact has an associated organization with an address, it will automatically reflect in the billing and shipping address fields. The place of supply will display the state based on the entered address. If needed, you can also add remarks with a limit of 5,000 characters. If you scroll down, you will see the products and sundries sections. If you try to submit without adding any product, it will not be submitted and an error will be displayed stating product list can't be empty. To resolve this, we will add a product using the Add Product option. As soon as you select the product, all the details will be filled automatically. Make sure that you have entered the price in the product, as it is important because it will be reflected in the list price. Now, I am clicking on Add Product. As soon as I do that, the selected product will be displayed in the product list. You can also edit or delete it if needed. It will automatically calculate and display the subtotal for you. Now, we will go to the Sundries section. Here, if you want to apply tax, you can check or uncheck the Apply Tax checkbox. If you want to add sundries, you can click on the Sundries option and select from the drop-down. You can choose the required options from here, and new sundries can be added from the web. Here, I am selecting sundries from the drop-down and filling in the mandatory fields. After clicking on Add New, these sundries will be displayed in the Sundries section. From here, you can also edit or delete the sundries. The system will automatically calculate everything and display the total. If you want to print the quotation, you can click on Preview or Submit, which will show the print preview and submit the quotation. Otherwise, you can simply click on Submit and your quotation will be submitted. Here, I am clicking on Preview and Submit, which will submit the quotation and also display the print preview. You will be able to see all the details here that you have entered or modified in the form. After this, your quotation will be displayed at the bottom in the Entity section. You can also update the quotation from the quotation entity by simply clicking on the respective record. After making all the modifications, I am clicking on Submit. If you want to delete the quotation, you can simply delete it using the slide option. When you slide to delete the quotation, a pop-up message will appear asking whether you want to delete the quotation or not. If you want to delete it, click on the Delete button, otherwise, click on Cancel. Here, I am clicking on Cancel. Now, we will look at the Contract tab. If you want to add a contract, click on the plus icon and select Add Contract. This form contains some mandatory fields such as contact person, contract type, contract amount, start date, end date, and duration in months, along with other additional fields. Now, let's understand this with an example. In the contact person field, I am selecting Akhil Gupta. In the contract type, I am selecting a MC, and in the duration in months, I am selecting 2. The end date will automatically be updated based on the selected duration, and in the contract amount, I will enter 1. We will add a product using the Add Product option. As soon as you select the product, all the details will be filled automatically. Now, I am clicking on Submit. As soon as I do that, the selected product will be displayed in the product list. You can also edit or delete it if needed. From here, you can also create integrated tasks, add buckets, add attachments, and use named documents. Everything works exactly the same as you saw in the Enquiry and Support modules. The functionality is the same. Here as well, you have the option to preview and submit. If you want to print, you can choose that option. Otherwise, you can simply click on Submit and the contract will be submitted. You will be able to see all the details here that you have entered or modified in the form. Here, I am clicking on Submit, which will submit the contract. Now, we have gone through all the modules one by one. On the dashboard, at the top right, there are 2 more options, Notifications and Teams. First, we will look at Notifications. Here, you will receive notifications for any enquiry, support, or task activities. As soon as you click on it, you will be able to see all the notifications, both new and old. If needed, you can also delete notifications using the delete icon at the top right. Now, we will look at the Teams icon. When you click on Teams, you will be able to see all enquiries, support tickets, tasks, both open and closed. Next to each search option, you will see a filter icon. When you click on it, you will get different filter options such as unassigned, assigned, matured, or dropped for enquiry, support and task module. Based on the option you select, only the relevant records will be displayed. For example, in the Enquiries tab, if I click on Unassigned, all unassigned enquiries will be shown. You can also use other filter options in the same way such as assigned, matured, or dropped. If you click on the Teams icon again, you will be able to see only the enquiries, support tickets, and tasks that have been assigned. With this, we have covered all the features across the modules, including enquiry, support, task, quotation, and contract. Also explored key functionalities like pipelines, stages, buckets, attachments, teams, and notifications. This gives you a complete overview of how to efficiently manage your workflow using mobile device. Thank you.